Hello, my name is April Coleman, and today I will be presenting Laying It No Longer Will Rape Exist by April Coleman. Most individuals are aware of the commercials on television informing ignorant individuals that rape is when a young woman or a young man says no to sexual activity. When most people are asked to define rape, they reply, unwanted sexual activity imposed on an individual by a stranger. Wrong. Anyone can speak to a young woman about rape and advise them to be aware of the company they keep. But Sanjay's poem, Latent Rapist, has a powerful and simple message. Sanjay elaborates on the definition of a rapist and informs young women that individuals closer to them are more likely to rape them. She boldly warns them to be careful whom they trust. If more women would comprehend the central issue of this literary work, then societal ills such as rape, sexually transmitted infections, overpopulation of orphanages, and unwanted pregnancy would decrease. The newly revised scholarly definition of rape states the penetration, no matter how slight, of the vagina or anus with any body part or object, or oral penetration by a sex organ of another person without the consent of a victim. Department of Justice. Sanjay examines this law in her poem with, "If you know him, you must have wanted it." Misunderstanding. It's never okay to assume. Many women make excuses for individuals they know. A popular excuse is, the woman misled the individuals with prior actions to the incident. Wrong again. That woman could simply have an extrovert personality. That does not give one the right to take advantage of another individual sexually. To lessen the act of rape of an individual by their companions, the two must communicate. This act would in turn benefit society by decreasing depression and opioid addiction, which would overall reduce the number of suicide rates across the world, thus leading to a better and healthier society. Sanjay continues to define rape by identifying its side effects. We are left with the scars. Because rape is an unwilling act, there is sure to be a confrontation. Sanjay is not only addressing the scars that can be seen, but also the scars that are not visible. According to STD Express, 6 million Americans are living with sexually transmitted infections, and 1 in 4 individuals will contract an infection in their lifetime. 65 million is an excessively large number. By pondering on this statistic, how many individuals could be victims of rape? Unless someone is a habitual rapist, they will not use contraceptives. Yes, some STIs are curable, but not if they begin with the letter H. For example, HIV, HPV, herpes, and hepatitis are viral infections that cannot be cured. Ironically, the most widespread and debilitating virus can remain undetected in one's body for 5 years. These are the scars Sanjay is referring to. Elaborating on this message will lessen the rates of STIs and allow individuals to live longer. Living longer benefits society by allowing elderly individuals to exert more knowledge on younger individuals. Yes, sexually transmitted diseases are possible, but what about the conception of a child? You know these things happen, Sanjay. Now a young woman has been sexually humiliated, given a premature lifespan, and now is carrying the fetus which belongs to a man whom she never had any intention on knowing that well. Initially stated, the mother of the child will suffer from depression. Depression and pregnancy often develop into postpartum depression. The young man who did not think of the side effects of rape has possibly ended 2 lives. The mother, of course. The second, the unborn child. Logically speaking, the unborn child has 2 options. The first option is death. The second option is adoption. By understanding latent rapists, one can reduce the number of children in foster care as well as the number of abortions had every day. Society can benefit from these actions, which will decrease poverty and transform the world into a moralistic place. Even though Sanjay's message to young women is simple, they still may not analyze his work. One has to be mentally strong and not so quick to trust individuals even loved ones. Sanjay could have wrote about anything else, but she decided to write about a societal issue that is rarely and falsely talked about. If more people embrace and understand this message, more lives will matter, resulting in a decrease in unwanted births. This can also lead to a world of less pain, which would be decreased by people becoming more knowledgeable of rape and the reduction of STIs, depression, and suicide rates. Thanks for listening.